It's your pal over here for, oh man, speaking far too loudly. All right, I just played something by Artificial Go, and they're out of Cincinnati, Ohio. That's from their new album Hopscotch Fever, out through Feel It Records. And I guess it's their anthem. It's also called Artificial Go. That was put out early this month, September 6th. So, in my quest to try and make things a little more lively here on the show, I bring to you a special guest. My pal Lomikar is sitting next to me. Oh, I think maybe I turned down your microphone too much.
Okay. Hi, Rory.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Yep. All right, now we're talking. So we're just going to hang out here and play all the usual assortment of weirdo stuff, new, old, Bandcamp finds, mess up some things technically. Zach will be by for I'm Allowed to hop on the horn with us. I have show announcements for Prague for October, a whole set of songs about men yelling women's names, or that's what they're doing in the songs. And probably some other stuff that I'm forgetting about. So that'll come over the next 2 hours or so here on the awman.net thing that I do once a month. Looking forward to the next one because it'll be the first time I'll have a band on the show to perform live in ages. That'll be the folks from Grunt on October 19th. They'll be doing a live performance on the live radio stream that you're listening to right now, or the podcast version thereof, and that's also the Saturday, the next one, yeah. So the 19th that I'll do of October. And I think we're just going to talk a bunch of stuff, talk some smack about the Prague scene. You know, praise people who deserve it, and well, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk down about it. Yeah, we'll try and not sully the names of other people or our own too much. And yeah, in terms of show announcements, something that we're going to get up to later today, which, if you're in Prague, is at least interesting for the location of it. There's the big show happening in the, they call it the Ana Bazen here?
Yeah, well, it's happening right now, by the way. It's up to 22, and it should be improvisation of the plenty of artists from different circles, but same values, I guess. And it's a really great place under the Barandov terraces in the swimming pool, which has been unpoored for quite a while, and so it's got its own atmosphere, its own vibe. I think it would be good.
Have you been there before?
Yeah, I've been there, but I'm not proud of it because that wasn't the kind of shows would be proud to be there.
Yeah. I know that there's a lot of like techno and whatever that people do there. Yeah. It was one of those nights, hey?
Oh well, yeah. You know, the text is still going there, you know. So.
Yeah. At least you live to tell the tale.
Well, sorry, you just you turn your head on me every time, so I have to tell something smart. Sorry. You
don't. I mean, this is a pretty stupid radio show, so nobody's expecting anybody to say anything smart on here.
Yeah, well, I survived it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still got PTSD from it. So I hope it's gonna change it today.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to play something out of Hungary next. Do you know these guys? Lotti Bigotti is their name?
Yeah, I can definitely say I don't know them. No.
Okay. Do you know any Hungarian?
Yeah, well, Hungarian people or Hungarian like a state or the bands?
The language. Can you speak anything?
I know Ige, and that's about it, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, that's the name of the band, which is in English, but it's a Hungarian band. Okay, so it doesn't mind.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm glad we got that fact established. So I will play Átlagos is the name of the song by Lotti Bigotti, which they put out on August 20th. It's one of these things, it's like it has, 7 songs? So I don't know, do you call it an EP or would you call it...
well, how long are the songs?
I'd say they're about, on average, like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I listen to metal bands which got a solos for as long as these all albums, so I would call it an EP.
EP, okay. All right. So yeah, from their new EP, which what is that? It's Sluetes. I don't know. I'll use Google Translate later and figure out what that is.
Maybe even in Hungarian, I guess. Sluetes.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty sure.
You're khai auch eine Probe des Klangs geben, aber vorher wollen wir noch ein paar
Good evening. Tonight I am going to sound like a drunk.
Because your love wasn't true, now it's your turn to cry over me, so cry. over me. You went and left me and you left me all alone. Now you want to come back home, so cry over me. Cry, pretty baby. Cry, pretty baby. Cry, pretty baby. Cry. Over me. So you said it's the field that you wants to play, so cry over me. Don't cry, pretty baby. Don't cry, pretty baby. Cry, pretty baby. Cry over me.
Yeah. I'm terrible at setting levels today. MJAV. That was the band. And I just played Let Birds Know. I think I know what's going on here. Somebody's at the door. Okay, Lomikar is going to go check out that door scenario. I don't know. I'm only trying to do a radio show here. So that's from their new single. Actually, I think maybe even the full length is out now. No, okay, they just have the single out. So what birds know, and slowly getting the echo situation under control here. They played a really good show at Punctum last Saturday. So both Lomikar and I were there hanging out with a bunch of other friends. Okay, apparently I have groceries delivered, but they're not mine, so...
Do you need anything else, Rory, or should I go?
Well, I'll think about it.
I just gonna close the door and I'm gonna go.
Okay, yeah. I think that's... speaking of the Beaver Deceiver people who organized that show for MJAV last Saturday at Punctum, they live next door to me in the house, Tom and Paya, and I think I just got their groceries delivered courtesy of Lomikar, so... glad that's all working out.
Yeah, it's definitely worked out, I guess. The Latin, Keratin, yeah, all the bags are here.
Yeah, they got a lot of detergent here. They got 2 big bottles of detergent.
Yeah, well, it's
washing clothes.
It's dirty country, you know.
Yeah. They do use the washing machine a lot. They're very clean people. So, I was just talking about that show at Punctum last Saturday. So
really nice turnout there.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
and
for Punctum, they were kind of scared about it because rock punk action, and they got really nasty neighbors lately.
They do.
At least, and it was about 70 people there for or levels of society or ages and things like that. It's got a great atmosphere. I was happy for the place because I think these kind of bands belongs to the Punctum on some level, and I'm sorry to see them so scarce there. So
yeah, it's a good place, and it's ran by good people, and I generally like going to see shows there. It's like you say, it's kind of painful about the noise issues these days that they gotta deal with. I don't know,
but actually one of my best shows when I ever been in was release of the Bibione album, which was like a karaoke party afterwards till 1 a.m. With about 200 people there. It was absolutely total surreal because the Punctum it's in a Vnitro block. It's between the residential buildings. You got a really strict closing hours there, but somehow at the time all hell broke loose in the one evening. Everybody ignored everything. It was maybe that's one of the reasons. It was one of the best parties I've ever been in. So
yeah, that was a good night. Yeah, I was there too.
You've been there?
Yep.
Okay. Well, did we meet each other?
I don't know. I don't know if we were really hanging out that much at that point. So because I think it's that was one thing I was going to bring up. It's like, how do we even know each other? And I guess it's just been. We started talking at a show that I played at Underdogs that I organized, and then we've just kept banging into each other at shows, and then where you're writing for Echoes Zine.
Yeah, well, and it was always kind of embarrassing because you don't drink at the shows which you are making, and I'm always drunk at the skunk because that's the way I'm working, because I'm working free for Echoes Zine, so I can be drunk at my work.
Do you get complimentary drinks for like doing reviews and going to shows?
Well, from you, yeah. Sometimes. But not as I would need to, because, drinks are expensive right now. I have to know it. It's this work took from me more money than ever get me, so. But, there's a freedom in it because of it. So, I like it.
Yep. All right. So to go back through what else I played, also Lonesome Lee, Cry Over Me from a 1958 Bandera record single. Chico, Chism, and his Jetanairs, the kind of neat instrumental before that, Romp and Stomp from 1957 through Clif. Then it was H.N.A.S, Winderlichter, Mittelpunkt der Abendgesellschaft from Küttel, I'm Frost, put out in 1986.
Oh, those were the time, you know.
Yeah, I bet. I don't even know what any of that means. Okay.
Wind lies centerpiece of the evening party, and now you know what it means.
Yeah, I'll remember it for the rest of my life. And then started it with, of course, Lotti Bigotti out of Budapest, and then the title of the song, which should be pronounced as
Átlagos.
Átlagos.
Is
Average.
And then the name of their EP is
Születés.
which means
Birthday and.
so.
They hear it. The translation.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
not just us. So I'm going to move into something that is totally unknown territory for me because I've never done this before. That is to play a song on the show that I've never listened to one bit. And the reason why I'm doing this is for my birthday party that I had here about a month ago.
Oh, you can say it in Hungarian right now because you know how you say birthday.
Yeah, at my Sluetas.
It was really Sluetas that time.
Yeah, it was. One for the ages.
Sluetas for the ages.
So the birthday gift, or part of the birthday gift from Lomikar was this 45 RPM 7-inch single by a man named Dalibor Janda, and I'm not familiar with him, but I'll leave it to the expert here.
There's a plenty of things to say about this thing. Let's just say add his name to the Google and then add Roskrok, and in the pictures you see what he was famed for all the 80s. The music as the second level thing for him, but I think right now you know everything you need to know about this, what we are about to hear.
Yeah, the music will say everything. Although I want to describe the cover art just in case you don't have a copy for yourself. He's wearing a lovely sky blue sweater that matches the background of the setting that he's in, which is circular.
And his eyes.
And his eyes. Yeah. Maybe his mood, maybe he's a little blue too, so we'll find out in mere moments.
Tak ještě jedna. Kde jsi? Kde jsi? Celou noc. Kde jsi? Volám telefonem, kam se dá. Kdo tě blízko chce mít jako já? Čekám tě, kde jsi? Kde jsi? Vzpomínáš? Kde jsi? První pusa v hrozném lijáku, dlouhé cesty z letních bijáků. Nevím, kolikrát musel jsem já přijít za tebou na pořád a vždycky nový prach byl naší lásky krach a smutek po mně sám. Kde jsi? Kde jsi? Celou noc. Kde jsi? Další kaseta už dohrála, jsou 3 hodiny bezmála. Je rozhodný. A ruce na hlavu jdem. nevím, kolikrát musel jsem já přijít za tebou na pořád a vždycky nový prach byl naší lásky krach a smutek po mně záh. Kde jsi? Kde jsi? Celou noc. Kde jsi? Už se vaří voda na kávu, ráno sype světlo z rukávu. A ty tu nejsi. Čau.
because I don't think I can get out of this thing worth a shit. Nobody can, so, you know.
That was new Jesus Lizard, Alexis Feels Sick, from Rack, which just came out by means of the Ipecac label. It's a pretty good record. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, it's not my favorite record by him, but it's still really good. Also played the Frank Virtue combo Manhunt from 1963, put out by Joy Records. Cleanser before that from their new Cleanser EP, self-released, and they're out of Portland, Oregon. And that was dedicated to Lomikar because he has a cough, and the song itself was called Cough.
Yeah, well. That's me.
Well, that's you.
You just promised me every time I cough, on this broadcasting, you're gonna put it on reverb. So can I just? Yeah. It's not very good, man.
Yeah, we'll do what we can. I mean, I got to be pretty quick on the fly if you're going to get into a coughing fit. Also played Oof before that from their new release Mirror Mirror, put out by 2020 Records. That was called Add to Cart, and that was put out on August 30th. That whole thing's pretty cool. What else did I play? Oh yeah, how could I forget? So it's Dalibor Janda, Kde Jsi, which means Where Are You, from 1987 through Supraphon, and you can blame Lomikar for giving that for my birthday. Give me that. Yeah.
I want to issue a formal. Apology for that. I never know this gift got so far to public broadcasting, and I'm really sorry you have to suffer it. And I take it on me. And please be kind for me. It was an honest mistake.
I think people should just be thankful that we don't play the B side, because I have that here too, and I think that's a Lionel Richie cover. When I was looking at it, it's. The translation of the title, anyway, is I Know Your Tricks. Znam tvoj trick.
The trick, the singular.
Yeah.
Trick.
I know your trick. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So that's a trick I will not fall for today.
And he definitely looks on the cover like he knows your trick. Yeah.
He does. So I guess we can get to show announcements here. It seems like that would be an appropriate thing to discuss.
Pertaining to show. I want the stars that's going to be in the Coliseum, that's going to make the people sway and rock and clap their hands to the beat and get up and dance in an area that will be big enough for them to do it in.
Oh, yeah. No, we're still going here. I just play that stupid introduction because it's a guy talking about, it's the J&H Productions a clip from that recording, which you can look up on YouTube, and the story behind that. I probably told people about this before, but I haven't talked about it in ages. It was this guy who was basically like a wannabe show promoter, and he sent out this recording of him rambling about what he wants to do for organizing shows and how successful it's going to be, and he blasted this out to like a bunch of record labels and industry types and whatever. And somehow, I guess somebody thought it was so ridiculous, whoever he sent it to, that they started to circulate the tape, and the whole recording of it was published. So you can easily find it online. It's pretty entertaining. But
so he finally made himself famous, through your show, at least.
Not in the way that he wanted it to be, and I'm sure that.
But through the way he deserved to be.
Yeah. So pertaining to shows, as the man says. I usually try to do like a review or, just to talk about shows that are coming up between now and the next Amen live stream thing. But there's actually not a lot that I'm interested in the next couple of weeks. October's looking a bit better. And like I said, I'll do the next live stream on the 19th of October. But I'll be generous and give you a couple of tips for after that.
October looks pretty good, by the way.
Yeah.
C-Check, Uniform, Manor Mert, Ida the Young, Velocetrol, Bibione. That's like a band switch. You don't see it by. Sorry.
Yeah, talking to the mic, my friend.
Because I have to come closer to the monitor. So October, I don't know Sabot, which is a headliner of the evening in Mid Factory, but I know Seachek, which is a band which plays really rarely, and it's a really great post-rock, post-punk band, which I got one recording, which lasts about 25 minutes, and there's not 1 minute which shouldn't be there. You know, it's like if you like the slowly growing songs. In kind of I don't know, Godspeed You Black Emperor, things like that, you know, you should definitely attend that and enjoy that.
And yes, Sabbat are sort of like their 2-piece noise rock kind of thing, but they've been around a long time. They're putting out new music now, and it's actually pretty good what they're up to, so it seems like that would be a good show. There's like a bunch of shows going on in the next while where it'll be one band that I like I know YS are playing soon, or Disco, or whoever, and it's like, okay, I like that band, but then whoever they're supporting, it just doesn't cut the mustard for me. So I'm trying to include just stuff here that I would recommend based on the fact that there's more than one good band going to be playing that night. Because if it was just like the recommendation based on one band playing that night that's good, it would be too long of a list. And
I think like a Czech guitar scene right now is such a good condition, then you can afford to go just discover the unknown to you foreign band, just because you can enjoy the Czech band which plays before it, you know. And the C-Czech is definitely the reason. And same is gonna be with Bibione, which is gonna be played before Nans Fear Beats Vox. You just thought of this name? Or?
No, that's None of Your Beeswax.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing that I'm doing on the 31st of October with Diptych as well at Underdogs. Did I say that? I don't know. But yeah, they're based in Berlin. They're really cool.
And in the Underdogs, it's going to be the Uniform, which is going to be played with Bad Breeding. And the Uniform should be played before in Eternia, which was a really naive idea, I guess, because it's a big band right now and really intensive live. I don't know if, even if you don't enjoy it through the listening to your earphones or something like that. I don't know, earphones is it the thing? Is the word?
Yeah.
Okay, why not? So the band is pretty much awesome live. You know, it's a really intensive, really aggressive. It's supposed to be seen even. No, not even, but mainly in Underdogs, because it's the place made for this band.
The best place in Prague.
I saw them there before. They played before The Body. I don't know if you know The Body. Yeah. So there was like a first band, and The Body was like it was good, but they looked like a safe band because the Uniform was much more intensive. You know, and the way they heard a murdered child voice.
It's Scream, yeah. There's is that just?
I don't have any gun on me now.
I don't know what that is. There's somebody screaming outside. I hope everything's okay.
Okay, so maybe that was the cue, you know. So okay, I just stopped talking.
Yeah. Also, let's see. I'm going to try and get through this quickly. And also, we're getting close to the top of the hour. We got to talk to Zach. Yeah. You want to check outside to see if there's anything weird going on? Yeah. October.
It's not standard to see screaming children into our...
No, not here. October 23rd, Manon Mert, Ida the Young, and others at Bike Jesus. October 30th, Velocet Roll Tram House at Bike Jesus. Special message from Tycho and Sandra of Object Paradise and David's sister. Here you go.
So what happened? Reports for the Future. Yesterday, there was a scary movie played on old TV. It was awesome. Another one.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So, October 14th, you got Prague Micro Festival.
And there will be young people there.
There's going to be a bunch of young professionals there, hanging out, doing their own thing, getting things done. Check it out. Prague Micro Festival. From the 14th, we're going to have micro labs, readings, performances, workshops, zine workshops. Do you know what days the zine workshops are?
No one knows yet. There will be also music workshops, everything.
And then in the last weekend of October, we're going to be screening our film. which is titled Existence is Resistance.
And it's a documentary of our trip to Lviv and how the culture looks there.
Yeah. We're trying to answer this question of what is the role of culture in war and what is the effect of war on culture. And it was all filmed on VHS. We traveled across the border to interact with some collectives and individuals. We interacted with some folks, had some discussions. It was actually, I think it's a really good film. Directed by yours truly and Sandra Pasławska.
You're talking like you're on Object Parody.
Good evening. Welcome to the Prague Poetry Podcast. Yeah, you're right.
And then it's our winter autumn holiday, if you want to know what we're going to do at the last week of October.
Yeah. So come by. By the way, that's at Campus Hibenska, which is where the micro labs are happening from October 14th. And then
the main festival is 25th and 27th of October.
Yeah, and we'll keep you updated on the dates, but one of those days...
Also, we're looking for musicians to play there, so if you're a musician and you don't need that much of stage equipment, let us know.
Yeah, if you'd like to get...
And you don't play acoustic guitar either, so...
Yeah, if you don't play acoustic guitar...
You don't play acoustic guitar,
and you live in Zhizkov, come by, shoot us an email to play at the festival, and then also check out the film screening.
I'll post the link to all that. Oh, there's... Yeah? There's just like... They're at the door?
Well, no, that's in your garden.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it must be somebody like who's here hanging out, visiting, or something like that. So, okay. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I guess that...
I saw about 2% of them, so...
Okay, yeah. That's okay. I think it's somebody here visiting somebody else. Yeah. that will wrap up our very disorganized Prague concert upcoming report thing.
Who remembers what?
Yeah. Thankfully, I'll post the whole transcription later. Yeah. Let's try and get into more organized territory by playing a really sloppy, off the rails, bonkers song by Nat Robertson and Guitar. His guitar is credited on the label of the 45 7-inch record. It's called Country Boy, and it's this horribly out-of-tune thing that, especially after the solo about midway, it's just completely nonsensical. So we'll get to that, and Zach will be by for I'm Allowed, so we can talk even more bullshit in about 15 or 20 minutes. So, yeah, here it is.
Yes, I'm a country boy, but I'm in the city now. Yes, I'm a country boy, but I'm in the city now. Once I had a heavy load, but now I'm on the road. I'm a country boy, but I'm in the city now. Yes, I'm a country boy, but I don't change my You tickle me, baby. Tickle me, baby. Tickle me, baby. I don't mean, baby. You tickle me, baby, when you try to tell me what to do. Well, you must be crazy. You must be crazy. Got to be crazy. And I don't mean, baby. You tickle me, baby, when you try to tell me what to do. You staying out late at night. You know you're doing me wrong. So you can't be here long. You may as well confess, 'cause you know I've done my best. Well, stay away from me. You're crying, I can see. Your tears don't mean a thing, 'cause you know you are to blame. Well, you lost your chance when you tried to tell me what to do. Well, you tickle me, baby. Tickle me, baby. Tickle me, baby. You tickle me, baby, when you try to tell me what to do. Well, when you stayed out late at night, you know you're doing me wrong. So you can't be alone. You may as well confess, 'cause you know I've done my best. Well, stay away from me. You're crying, I can see. Your tears don't mean a thing, 'cause you know you are to blame. Well, you lost your chance when you tried to tell me what to do.
So, why am I afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm afraid of the boogeyman. Who's the boogeyman? You figure it out. I'm getting out of here.
Something touched, became a dream.
fell open, spilling tears upon my skin. See how sad it was, holding your hand. Time extends to a simple prayer and thoughtful in a way. I extend my hand to you with nothing more to say. Do you care how sad it was, forcing you to stand?
So that was for Frog Power, the Cream Zone Part 2, Re-Enter the Zone is what that was called. I think it's what it's still called. They're from Dunedin, New Zealand, and that came out on August 9th as a self-released item, I believe. And I think that's one of the best albums I've heard all year. That's really good. Before that, I played Gone All-Stars with 7-Eleven, put out on a single through Gone Records in 1957. I need to adjust my notes here while I speak. Before that, Dorothy with Softness, that was released by Industrial Records on a single in 1980. And the cool story about that, you can read about it online pretty easily, but it was a collaboration between Genesis P-Orridge and Alex Ferguson, who'd later go on to do Psychic TV after Throbbing Gristle ended the first time. And that was, I think, the first time they ever worked together. And then they were joined by Dorothy Pryor, who was also the drummer in Rima Rima, and she did the vocals on it. I think she might have also contributed to the writing process of that as well. So that came out on Industrial Records as sort of like a way to throw off people from what the conceived idea was of industrial music at that time. In addition to, I don't know, there was a 7-inch version of Stormy Weather by Elizabeth Welsh. That was another one. Anyhow, that's all on the Industrial Records Wikipedia page.
If you Welsh and there's the Welsh and Rainy Weather, you know, the whole connection.
Yeah, it all ties in. Before that, Monitor with Beak through a single put out in 1979 by World Imitation. The Royal Jokers with You Tickle Me Baby. That's the guy with the really obnoxious laugh from a 1963 Fortune Records single. Whatever you do, don't bother with the Atco version of that single because it's a way tamer, way more laid-back affair, which is really boring. And then, started it off with Nat Robertson and Guitar, Country Boy, from a single put out by New Cat Records in 1953. So I better get hopping here because Zach is waiting around for me to call him so we can talk about the events and significant items of the day for I'm Allowed.
I hope I keep my mailman called Mr. Mac away from Zach.
My name is Megan, I'm scared to say.
He writes and says, the sooner the better because I'm driving through a rural area. Hey.
Finally, I suffered today. Guess where I'm driving? Guess where I'm driving to, Mayor?
I have no idea. Where are you?
Greenfield, Ohio, which is the home and birthplace of Johnny Paycheck. They have a statue that I passed by of Johnny Paycheck. I drove right by it. I'm actually driving to play a festival, and I'm running late. So
okay.
I'm driving to a festival in rural Ohio to play tonight, and I'm supposed to be there at 11, and it's now almost 12:30. I'm still about half an hour away.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you can hop on the horn here for a little bit. Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny Paycheck. Wow. Imagine. I mean, that guy was a pedophile.
Yep.
And a murderer. He was jailed for murder. I can't believe he got a statue out of that.
He's a hard case. I don't know who put up the statue for him.
You know Old Violin? That song is... I've lived that song about 1 million times.
So there's a guy whose surname is Paycheck. He's murderer and pedophile. I don't know if...
Can you hear Lomikar? He's kind of far away from the computer microphone.
I can't hear where he's...
Okay.
I can't hear where you...
Okay, it's a complicated, shitty technical setup here, but if the difficulty is, Lomikar, if you want to come closer to the laptop microphone...
It's better?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
But you can still bring that one over, because then Zach can hear it. Yeah, this is the... No, he was just asking if that's actually Johnny Paycheck's last name. Is it actually Paycheck?
No, it's not. It's not Johnny. No, his last name isn't Paycheck. It's like he has extremely normal last name like Lloyd or something like that. It's not Paycheck. I'll say that much. Johnny Johnson or something like that.
Yeah, his first name isn't even John. It's Donald Eugene Little. So this is a real stretch.
I saw his son play. His son played Columbus about 3 weeks ago. Johnny Paycheck's son, and his name is John Paycheck. He didn't even try to get a different first name. I guess he's trying to fool people. Although his set was really great. It was really. He did a lot of his dad's songs, and he did them very well. And he sounded like his dad. So I never got to see Johnny Paycheck in my life, owing to the fact that prison most of the time that I started going to shows. He was in prison, and then he died.
Yeah, well, hopefully his son is a better character in general. Anyway, hopefully he's not continuing that part of his legacy. Well, buddy, I think we got bad news. That driving through the rural area part that you told me about seems to be cutting into the signal quality for you. I don't know if you can still hear me. Yeah, well, perhaps not. I guess the main thing is that we got Zach on the horn, because so far he's only ever missed one show out of the almost 100 editions of the Aw Man radio thing here. So, yeah, it was brief, but at least we know what the man's up to. All right, well, I think Zach's gone. I could try. Yeah, connection lost. Okay. It's been an interesting edition of the show.
Don't turn your back on Zach. Watch out, boys.
All right, okay. So, with that done, I think it's time to move into the set I promised of men yelling women's names. So I'll start it off with, we can try and rate what's the wackiest or most over the top of these 5 or 6 songs afterwards. I think it might actually go to the first one, Adrian Lloyd, Lorna, because he's really kind of screaming his throat out. But then there's Jackie and the Starlights, where the guy later tries to, do a good impression of a man crying and sobbing. So that's pretty entertaining. Anyhow, yeah, so Adrian Lloyd, Lorna from 1965.
me. Don't you see me? I'm down on knees, begging you please. Come on. But you don't want me no more. No, you don't want me. You
All right, Jackie and the Starlights. Valerie, that ends the, what did I even call it? Men Yelling Women's Names set. So, that came out in 1960 by means of the Fury label. Also played Outkast, Long Tall Sally from the album You and I Will Be Friends, released in Japan in 1967 by the Ticheku label. Before that, the Valiants, Frida Frida from 1958 through Keen on a 7-inch. Don Edwards and the Dukes before that, Fancy Nancy from 1957. A single released by the Singular label, and Adrian Lloyd, Lorna from 1965 by means of Charger. So it's funny, you know, it's been this really chaotic, messy, nonsensical kind of show here today. And we didn't even really get to talk about the fact that Lomikar is here and contributes to Echoes Zine and why he does any of these activities. And, you know, I guess we did talk a little bit about how we met initially. But
well, I think it's a good thing because, you know, there's a reason why I'm writing and not talking. So, which probably everybody can hear right now. And I know... what was the question?
I don't even know. That's a good question. Was there even a question? I guess I was just going to ask a few things about like what you are writing, so anybody who's not in the know would understand. And I suppose one caveat is what you're writing is in Czech, so it can be translated by means of Google Translate. And
by the way, it can be. And you read my text translated by Google Reports, and I tried it as well. And they are so more bizarre, so more surreal. I actually love them more than the usual Czech texts, you know. And because, well, the one thing, if I have to talk about it, you know, it's. Okay, can I talk? Yeah, sure. It's try to take the absolute 100% subjectivity of these reports. Do not be objective. Do not think about it as a technical thing or like a recommendation thing, but about like it works for me as, for example, as a diary. And that's the reason why I think it makes sense for about the people who are gonna read it about 10 years ago, because they're gonna have a subjective view of how things worked out here in these times, because in the end everything we are doing is how we perceive them, not how they really are. You know, that's maybe the thing.
And it's like when you and I were talking off mic earlier about what you're up to, it's not just about the band and how they were that you're writing about. It's the atmosphere and maybe some things that you might have noticed about what's going on at the show or who's around, stuff like that. So it's intended to be more of a document about the evening and not just the music, I guess.
Yeah. For example, you know, in August, maybe a show of the model actress and back Jesus, and it was one of the days when it was like 40 degrees of Celsius, by the way. If you listen in America, Celsius is more. And in the club, which was fully packed, was about 65, and it was a a really great party. Everybody dancing, everybody was half naked, everybody collapsing there. And after the show, I remember the one a view which imprinted in my mind was the people who looked like adult newborns because they looked like a ham. And there was steaming, which comes away from them. They pouring up from the club and spreading to all direction. And everybody, they were sweated, red, exhausted, and everybody at the time looked the same. And there was a steam coming from their bodies. And there's a picture which was imprinted into my mind. So I completely forgot about the band. So when I wrote the report, I kind of don't know if the concert was realistically, pragmatically good. But I remember the feeling of it, and I tried to put it into words, and that's...
So is that one posted online now for people to read?
Still. Okay, it's it's my August... It's called Srpnový trojreport because it's a 3-report text from the shows I've been in August. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all at echoes-zine.cz for anybody who wants to read. And I'll put the link up to that later. But yeah, if you're Czech, then you can read it as is. Maybe if you're Slovak, you could read it as is. Or if you speak either language.
I got some jokes about Slovakian people there, so be careful about it.
Yeah, okay. And then, otherwise, I guess you're into Google Translate territory like myself.
And it's actually better, I never know it before, but just try it.
Okay. I guess we can just move on. I got a few more songs we can play here before we get to 7 o'clock local time around here. So I have another kind of theme set. This is a bit sloppier. It was more just... I thought maybe these songs kind of work together within an idea. I'll ascribe it to dark lyrics with upbeat music. And the first one is by Buddy Knox. It's called I Think I'm Gonna Kill Myself. It was put out by Roulette. Not Russian Roulette, just Roulette, the label in 1959.
Baba Judy Baba, Baba Judy Baba, Baba Judy Baba, Baba. So long to you. I hope I don't make you blue, but I think I'm gonna kill myself. I think I'm gonna kill myself. Apart, we've grown, and I can't go on alone. So I think I'm gonna kill myself. I think I'm gonna kill myself. Now dig my grave with a silver spade. Golden chain let me down to down. Send my remains to my best friend. Yeah, the rest to my hole in the ground. The rest to my hole in the ground. Baba Judy Baba, Baba Judy Baba, Baba Judy Baba, bom bom bom. I bow my head, cause in the morning I'm gonna be dead. Yes, I think I'm gonna kill myself. I think I'm gonna kill myself. Now dig my grave with a silver spade. Golden chain let me down to down. Send my remains to my best friend. Yeah, the rest to my hole in the ground. The rest to my hole in the ground. Baba Judy Baba, 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 Baba.
Lonesome Joe was my friend, I trust him with my life. Then he got too lonesome, I caught him with my wife. Right here in this bar room, I ended his betraying. I shot him, and even now I can hear old Joe saying, bury me face down, I can't face up to my past. Though my tender years were tough, I used them up too fast. I just love a bugle, but I don't hear one a-blowing. Bury me face down so I can see where I'm going. I'm hanging on the bar rail with a bullet deep inside. Joe's ex-wife's new husband just caught me with his wife. I don't mind the dying, but I can't help but wonder what I'll tell old Joe when I meet him way down yonder. Bury me face down, I can't face up to my past. Though my tender years were tough, I used them up too fast. I just love a bugle, but I don't hear one a-blowing. Bury me face down so I can see where I'm a-going. Now some of you are laughing while the tears stream down my face. If you weren't so lucky, you'd be here in my place. You may steal some lovin', but you can't keep on winning. Someday you'll meet Joe and me, and you'll blame it on the women. Bury me face down, I can't face up to my past. Though my tender years were tough, I used them up too fast. I just love a bugle, but I don't hear one a-blowing. Bury me face down so I can see where I'm going. Bury me face down so I can see where I'm going. Your dress hanging across the chair, right where you left it. Somehow that seems to be where it belongs. Cigarette butts everywhere, your brand of lipstick. I haven't touched a thing since you've been gone. You could at least have taken those old memories with you. They crowd my mind till now I find the sunshine can't get through. Another day won't change a thing, I still can't face the dawn. I haven't touched a thing since you've been gone. Mary's picture on the table, Danny's beside him. Two kids too young to know what went wrong. The note you wrote the day you left, how could you hide it? I haven't touched a thing since you've been gone. You could at least have taken those old memories with you. They crowd my mind till now I find the sunshine can't get through. Another day won't change a thing, I still can't face the dawn. I haven't touched a thing since you've been gone.
The FSU quarterback will not play in the Peach Bowl because of a family issue. Death in the family is the rumor, Thomas.
Ah, it certainly is. You gotta love that, though, huh?
Came home early this morning. There's a note on my front door. It was from that little woman of mine. She said she don't want me no more. Well, she's got me crying. Yeah, she's got me crying. She's got me crying and I ain't lying to you. She left me early this morning. I don't know where she's gone. I'd give $1 million or anything to know where my baby's gone. Well, she left me crying. Well, she left me crying. She left me crying and I ain't lying to you. Go find my baby as soon as I get packed. And if I have to travel this whole wide world, I swear I'll bring her back, 'cause she's got me crying. Yes, she's got me crying. She's got me crying and I ain't lying to you.
It was raining that night on Baltimore Street. The puddles of the raindrops lapped up gently at my feet. The money in my pocket jingled fine, and carefully I added up the total in my mind. I was looking for a sign with silver stars. I presently arrived and made my way into the bar. I declined a drink with muttered curse, and indicated that my need was not exactly thirst. And then I saw the object of my plan in intimate and whispered conversation with a man. I waited till I saw she was alone, then had the waiter go and make my night's intentions known. Properly immersed in mocking fear, the waiter motioned me toward a stairway in the rear, instructing me that I would soon be met and subsequently be availed of what I'd come to get. Inside the room I opened up the knife. When she arrived I quietly and gently took her life. Removed the beard and glasses from my face, descended to the sidewalk by the way of fire escape. Once at home and safely in my room, I lit a cigarette and blankly stared into the gloom, and waited for the telephone to shrill the message that my little baby sister had been killed.
Okay. Music down. Microphone up. Echo mid. Wow, what is this? I hope I'm not going to get electrocuted here. All right. Tommy. Or no, George Kent. I'm getting ahead of myself here. George Kent, a Baltimore incident from a single put out by Athena Records in 1968. That's a weird one. It's like this whole narrative about, and I guess I understand the meaning behind it. He walks into this bar. He's disguised. He tells the story about this, and then he arranges to meet with this woman who is ostensibly a prostitute, and then he kills her, and then he goes back to he sneaks out of the place before anybody sees, and then he is at home and gets a phone call that his baby sister had been killed, to quote the lyrics. So it's just a story where I guess the idea is he wasn't happy about what his sister's profession was. Like, well, I don't know. In that situation, just kill yourself instead. But
I like the word incident.
The incident, yeah. That's one way to put it. Dinky Harris and the Spades before that. She Left Me Crying from a 1960 Fad Records single. Ben Gabbis before that. I Haven't Touched a Thing. Speaking of objects, not anything else, from 1966 through Jin, J-I-N Records. Cowboy Copas, Bury Me Face Down, and he's talking about being buried face down because he can't face his shortcomings, the shitty things that he did in life.
You are in a real bad place when you when you're making this playlist.
No comment. That came out by means of Starday Records in 1962. And then, started, as I mentioned, with Buddy Knox. I Think I'm Going to Kill Myself. From
really?
Oh, well, maybe not today. We'll see what Buddy Knox has to say about it. I guess that's it. We got one more song to come up. And Jackie and the Starlights already did the stupid crying song that I like to include on every edition of the show. Lomikar, I don't know if you know about this, but I always like to have a song where there's a vocalist who pretends to cry. That's
like a cry, like a weeping?
Yeah,
okay.
It sounds like he's weeping, or that's the idea. So I did play that song Valerie by Jackie and the Starlights, and he does do that kind of crying thing there, but I've played that song on the show before, so I wanted to have another one to kind of make up for any potential shortcomings there.
It would go really well with the Dalibor Janda song, by the way.
What is it?
It would go really well with the Dalibor Janda song, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you think that's how we should wrap things up?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. No, please don't.
Yeah, maybe we'll leave Dalibor for another day. The B-side, the Lionel Richie. Yeah, he's like the Czech Bryan Adams or something. But no, I think we'll leave it for Tommy Brown. He's credited as his nickname, Tommy Weepin' and Cryin' Brown on the label of the 7-inch. Or actually, it was a shellac record, like a 10-inch.
This nickname is really Chick Magnet, I guess.
Yeah. Everybody loves somebody who's weeping and crying. Is that how, like, if you walked into a bar, people would be like, "Oh, it's weeping and crying"?
Oh, he just does his thing,
Yeah, let him be in the corner. So, the name of the song, which already implies self-pity, is "No News from Home," and it came out by means of Savoy in 1952. So, what other thing should I mention? Yeah, I'll post the playlist and the podcast replay, all that stuff, probably tomorrow, because like we were talking about, we're going to go out to the show at the Anna Bazen, which is about a 20-minute walk from here if everything goes well. We'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to try and... There's a bridge we have to get across that's under construction, so hopefully we don't fall in.
But the bridge is so close to this place?
No, it's closed on one side.
No, close, but so close.
Oh, yeah, it is. Right. It's pretty close, yeah.
All right, okay.
Mm-hmm. So we should be able to walk there. And yeah, like I was saying, October 19th, it's the live session on this live stream with Grunt, and to reference them from earlier, we were interrupted by the grocery delivery man for our neighbors here, but yeah, Sidecheck. It's two of the folks in Sidecheck who are the duo that are Grunt, my buds Adam and Natalie. So they will not only perform, but maybe we'll talk to them for a little bit for an interview kind of thing. And yeah, I'll post the show recommendation soon. I think that's it. You got any closing remarks?
Yeah, well, I like the 2002 feeling when in a broadcast radio being invited to actually the guy who writes hand down our music. So I like this. I like this idea.
Yeah, it's good. I think we should follow up and do it again, based at least partially on the fact that I think we did very little talking about anything pertaining to what you're up to.
Well, I got drunk pretty early, so I understand your decision to.
Yeah, I think it was more incidental. I think to attribute this to a decision of mine.
It's never incidental, It's always on purpose. Yeah, I like it.
It's circumstantial. The delivery man, the screaming child outside.
Hey, you put me under a lot of stress, you know.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I put me under a lot of stress. So, yeah, we'll get to Mr. Weeping and Crying himself. Thanks for listening, and we'll end it here. Bye-bye.
Can't hear from my baby. Can't get no news from home. No, can't hear from my baby. Can't get no news from home. I can't hear from my baby. Wonder where our love is gone. She used to write me, if just to say her love was true. Yes, she used to write me, if just to say her love was true. But now that I've lost her, Lord, what am I gonna do? Baby, please write me. Just drop me a line. Just let me know that I'm still on your mind. Darling, don't write me and make no promises. Don't say that you're faithful and true, baby, 'cause I'll go right on loving you no matter what you do. So just drop me a line and let me know, darling. Let me know that I'm still on your mind, please. Can't hear from my baby. Can't get no news from home. Lord, can't hear from my baby. Can't get no news from home. I can't hear from my baby. Wonder where our love is gone. Where our love is gone. Lord have mercy.
Just look after yourself, as they always say, because no one else will.
Let us get the fuck out of here.
Be seeing you.
And you.